butt off. I mean, just constant work. And I saw him in off season in the fall over at Phoenix. I was like, yeah, he made a big improvement here. And then we go to the first scrimmage up at Goochland. The guy that just kicked his butt from Henrico came out there, and I think the man won the match. He didn't. He tied it. I mean, he just from that point on, I knew he'd made a big jump. Every tournament I went to, coaches would come to me, and even parents from other schools say, "What in the world has that boy been doing, man? You know, what an improvement!" And we went to county championships, and took first place. And then we get to states, seeded third. Went to regions, seeded third. Gets to the semis. Stands up with his hand trapped. The guy picks him up, slams him, and he knocked out with concussion. It was an illegal move. The ref didn't call it, but even if the ref had called it, he wasn't going anywhere else. He was done for the year from that point on. So we had high hopes to get to the regional finals and be a regional champ. It just didn't work out that way. But the first most improved wrestler is junior Mason Rogers. All right, second big jump in weight classes here. This guy had a real good year last year. One of the biggest thrills I had last year coaching with the regional when he beat a kid they hadn't beaten before to qualify for states. And the roar of that man let out on the mat. It was like, I've never seen this emotion before. I mean, getting 2 words out of it is very difficult. On his own, he decided to go down to Nationals down Virginia Beach, which had happened. I don't know if they still have it, but went down there and went into sophomore division. And the best kids in the nation come to that tournament. He placed top 8, All-American. I was like, okay. He just made a commitment to just be a better wrestler. All through the season, he just kept getting better and better. County championships, he starts throwing an underhook into a single leg. This man, myself, are big Big Ten wrestler fans. I said, "You were watching Iowa last night, weren't you?" He said, "Yeah." He's watching Cassiope from Iowa, and he just learns watching. And he said, "You know what? I can do that." Won the county championship, went to regionals, and beat a kid from Tucker that was number 2 seed. Revenge or loss he had early in the year, and just beat the snot out of him. The kid told me that they came to our practice before states, and he said, I hadn't had a guy handle me like that all year. He said he pummeled on me, and I had no idea what to do. And he beat the crap out of us. Once again, he did. Got to regional finals. Just lost a heartbreaker. I mean, you're up 1 or 2 points. You're on bottom. All we got to do is not get turned. You can just see the clock coming down. And I saw him fade a little bit. He hit a big man on top of him. The guy turned him with just a few seconds left, and lost the regional title. But went on to states. And, I just knew if he wrestled well, there's a chance to place higher or be a state champion. First match, he's on top, guy's on bottom, whistle blows. The guy comes up like this and pops him in the head, and they stop the match. Trainer checks him out, concussion, says he's okay to wrestle. Ready, getting away, everybody knows. He keeps wrestling, he pins the guy. But at the end of the match, I can see him blinking. I was like, man, something's not right. So the trainer saw it too. He came rushing over, gave him another test. He said, you're out of the tournament. We'll give you one more chance at 5 o'clock before y'all wrestle the next round to see if you can pass it. And he came back, passed all the agility stuff, everything, and then they give him these 5 words to remember at the end. And I'm thinking to myself, hell, I couldn't remember these 5 words, Even I don't have a concussion. He can't remember them. So the guy says, he's got an 85 to 90% chance of not having one. We're just going to take the side of caution and not let him wrestle. Parents are heartbreaking. This man was heartbreaking. Coaches are heartbreaking. It's just tough. But guy that got to the state finals, kid from Tucker, Brady just manhandled the week before, got second in the state. So just tell you how good he was. So most improved wrestler, Brady Ellsman.
Yeah, Brady.
Very good.
I guess that's what
Very
it's
good.
Come on, go check that out.
Home six?
He's a homestead.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Next award is Coach's Award. This guy's a 3-year starter for us. Started out in one weight class, real heavy weight class, and just doing well in the class. He wanted, I think, first term he wrestled, doing really well in it, but he decided that he wanted to drop on down. So he was at wrestling the 220 weight class, weighed like 205, 207. He qualified for 182, but it's a long jump, 205 down to 182. You can't lose it all at once. You got to lose it a little bit at a time. So every term he went to, he was just a little bit less, a little bit less, a little bit less. Then when the last tournaments he could get down to where he needed to be, his body just said, I don't want to do it anymore. It was fighting. So I told him, I said, well, look, you can do well at 220. You don't have to keep killing yourself. I said, I want to think about it. In my mind, he was just to come back and weigh 10 pounds heavier, just start eating. He came back next morning, he was down to where he needed to be, qualified for 182. Just, at that weight, he was strong. Won the county championship, got to regionals, finals, down by 1 on bottom. All I could do is get out, get the escape, and tie it. And just 3 seconds left, I don't know. In our mind, he had to escape. I mean, the guy had 2 fingers on his leg, sprawled out on the mat. The ref wouldn't give it to us. Lost the regional finals. Just a heartbreaker. Got to states, and he got beat in the quarterfinals. I think the kid got second in the state. But then he went into consolations. They had to win 2 more matches to get to be all-state, top 6. He's up, beating one guy 10-2. And he period ends. He's standing at the edge of the mat, just turned like this. You go back into the center to wrestle next period, and he just buckled. He buckled. And he kept wrestling 10-2. Next thing you know, the guy puts him on his back. He fights off of it after it seemed like the whole period. He fights off of it. Now it's like 10-8. I mean, the guy's just coming back. He's wrestling one leg. And then somehow he finds a move and a mini cowboy and takes the kid over and pins him. And that was just a lot of heart. The parents were there. It was just incredible. For the next match, he got to win one more match to be top 6. He's on his phone. I said, man, what are you looking at? So I'm Googling how to block pain. Being a caring person I am, I just tell him, look, man, this could hurt whether you win or lose. It's just going to run out there and kick that guy's butt. Mr. Sensitive, I am. But he went on out and he wrestled with heart, but he just, with one leg, the kid was good, ended up getting 3rd in the state and beat him. And just the emotion at that loss was something to see. It was cool. This year, Coach Award goes to Rockley, the Cowboy Rock Star, Denelli.
Great rock.
Last one is most valuable wrestler. This young man is a 4-year starter. Always been a good wrestler. He's improved every year. And, after last season, I remember his dad telling me what you need to do to make the jump, to get on the podium. I said, well, you wrestle kids that wrestle year round. He likes football. I said, I'm all for football. I think he can do both sports and still do very well. And he made a decision to not play football his senior year. He would have been a captain, probably all-region player. He was a good football player. And, he decided to focus on wrestling. His goal was to be state champion, regional and state champion. He wrestled, weightlifted like crazy. He did everything that champions were supposed to do. Through the season, I don't know how many tournaments. I didn't go to every tournament, but he won a lot of tournaments, and he was good. When he went on the mat, I knew we would have a win. It's just a guy you knew was going to pull it out for you, and he just wrestled, and he just kept winning. Get the county championships, takes that, beats the Freeman kid, just beats the crap out of him. He really did. I mean, before he beat him by 1 or 2 points. That kid had beaten him once during the year, and just beat him up. Get the regionals, and I knew he had a bad matchup from the Matoaga kid just when we had seeding. I had a bad feeling about it. So he went out there and just didn't match up well. Got beat in the semis of the region. Ended up getting 3rd in the region. Go to states and wrestled well. Got beat by the guy that got 2nd in the state in the quarters, and then wrestling for the 3rd and 4th match. Wrestling a kid he beat twice before from the Eastern region, I believe the Eastern region. And it's hard to beat somebody 3 times in a row. Always has been, always will be. Lost in a last-second takedown to take 4th place. Did not become a state champion. Didn't make the regional championship. Okay, but the guy that won the regional and won the state champion this year from Freeman. This man beat him 3 out of 4 times. 3 out of 4 times beat the state champion. So he didn't get his hand raised in the final, but he had all the attributes of champion for sure. So all that hard work was not for nothing, right? So this year's most valuable wrestler, actually,
Even cut his hair. Even cut his hair.
all right, we're going to start handing out our certificates. And I'll say that if I've made a mistake with one of these, come see me and we can fix it. Might not be able to fix it tonight, but we can fix it.
If it's like your name's spelled wrong, you see, stop at AD's office right across the hall there. He can actually do it right on his computer and do it right away. If it's something like on a plaque where we have to send it off, we want to get it to him so he can send it off, and while everybody's on their 2-week vacation, he'll have it when he gets back.
The biggest mistake, besides the name spell, might be, it should have been a 2nd instead of I gave you a 1st. If I made a mistake, I apologize for it. We're going to get it fixed, okay? All right.